sometimes maybe even get a little gay. Say what now? You hit that subscribe button, don't wait for nothing. Some straight butt touching in all of our discussions. The Robbie K and Carmen Show. 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 We're cracking jokes about the news at 9, conspiracy theories with a twist of one. From haunted houses to the pearly gates, we're roasting everything your pastor hates. Late night callers with the wild hot takes, ghosted lovers and relationship breaks. You bring the drama and we bring the flame, and laugh so hard that we forget our names. The Robbie K and Carmen Show. The Robbie K and Carmen Show. Unholy sermons on your radio. The Robbie K and Carmen Show. From Sunday school to shots at the bar, we're out here wishing on a canceled star. We take your halos and we spin them crooked. If trouble's brewing, you know we done cooked it. We're spilling tea on all your secret sins, confession booth with a mischievous grin. If life's a circus and you're feeling low, step right up and join the greatest show, the Robbie K and Carmen Show. 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 Let's go. Now we tune in for another live presentation of the Robbie K and Carmen Show.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
How we feeling, everybody?
I'm feeling pretty goddamn good because it is the World Cup final today, and I'm back doing a TV show with you.
Oh, it's it's a very good Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, and it felt like He made this particular Sunday just for us.
It feels extra special today. I don't know if it's the weather. The fire, the smoke has kind of cleared from our area. I don't know if there's still things ablaze somewhere else, but we are. It's a beautiful day. We got some soccer, some football, whatever you want to call it, going on. We got a television show live right now prior to the game. We'll be talking a little bit about the game. We're going to talk about a couple controversial topics that we got lined up for everybody.
Yep.
We're going to recap our weekend, our week, just a bunch of things we got going on for everybody. Because we're not fucking around. This show's good now. It's real good.
Yeah, it's dare I say, fucking great.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
You think about this shit. Nobody else is doing some shit like this. You guys are fucking privileged to be watching us right now.
Let's just think about it. I mean, yeah, you see all these people on social media making stuff. But how many people do you know in real life actually making stuff?
Right. So if you're somebody who is watching right now and you actually know us, count on your hand how many other people you know out of your whole existence personally that's making a television show live on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's
and-
probably 0.
Yeah, I would say out of all of our viewers, none of them.
None of them.
Yeah.
None of them are going to know.
Out of the viewers
Yeah.
right now, none of them.
Out of all of our viewers
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree with you that 0
Yep.
have anybody else doing this.
Yep. So,
Hey, but it is what it is. We are the #1 television show in Ocean County.
yeah, and luckily the Asbury Park Press, I think it was, that reached out to the show recently. Or no, it was the Star Ledger.
That's it.
Sorry, Star Ledger. They reached out recently, and all I can say is y'all may have a reason to read the newspaper again.
Yeah, the newspaper's getting hot.
Shit.
Hot off the press, baby.
Yeah, it
is this man, right?
Well, the show is going to be, I think we're going to be, I don't want to say we're going to be front page, but we're going to be, I think the editorial board is going to do a long story about us.
Yeah, because we both have a lot of history, interesting lives that have led up into the point that we have now decided that we're going to take full advantage of the abilities that we have, and we're going to put on a goddamn show for people, and it's starting to get picked up, starting to get a little steam behind the engine here, starting to roll. I don't know if anybody has seen Mr. Powdery Mildew over here is exploding onto the scene.
You guys, you could have clapped at that, by the way.
Yeah, let's
You
do
guys-
it.
You guys,
Mr. Powdery Mildew.
I
Right here.
I don't.
That's him. That's Mr.
I
Powdery
don't-
Mildew.
I don't want to take too much credit here. Like I said, I just read the studies. You know, I come up with some original ideas of my own. Yeah, but I have to do the research, and I just follow what people have been doing for decades, if not hundreds or thousands of years.
Right, and I want to come to my co-host's defense. He's not a fucking idiot. You know, he's not some fucking dumb bozo. He does download official things and read things and go through things, and it's, you know, not every human being is perfect and can recall word for word everything that he read in a goddamn study from Hawaii. That's a lot.
Yeah, look, I don't read too good, okay? But here's the thing, like, you know, people come. I love the haters. First of all,
We do love you. We want all the comments, and we want you guys to interact and tell us when you think he's dumb.
please tell me how much of an idiot I am. If these were your tears, I want you to watch what I do to your tears.
Yeah, this is exactly what we do. We like to feast.
That's what I do on
We
it.
feast on your hate. We
Yeah.
love it.
I rub them all over my groin. I rub your tear. I swallow a little bit of it, and I rub your tears on my groin. That's what I do to your tears. And guess what? That also gets rid of the powdery mildew on my balls.
I was gonna say it makes his fucking balls shine.
Well, because what happens is I do a lot of naked gardening. I don't know if I talked about that last time, but when I'm in the garden, I do a lot of squats. I squat in the garden and I weed. I'll end up teabagging like the eggplants.
Yeah.
The eggplant. I'll teabag those. And sometimes, yes, if I haven't treated the area and there's some mildew, it may get into my in the gooch,
it gets into the
the
crevice,
taint.
like the wrinkles of the sack.
Yeah, and then so what you do is then you put some of that sour milk that I was talking about. You spread that really the curds that come of it, and you smear it all on your taint, and you go to bed like that, and you let it sit overnight, and then when the maggots start growing, that's when you start cleaning it.
That actually sounds like an excellent method
Yeah.
to solve that problem.
Yeah,
So I don't know why anybody criticized
that's what I'm saying.
the method. It works. He's proven it with the fucking mildew on his balls.
Yeah, and look, I'm not here to like really necessarily change people's minds. If they're open to these things, then more power to them. I just tell people what works for me. I don't care what you do, okay? And you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me.
We're not like that. We're not pushy. We're not real pushy like that. We'll give you information. It's up to you what you do with that information.
Yeah, do your own research. Okay,
Yeah.
do your own
He
research.
researched. You research him. If you don't like what he has to say, you don't gotta be so judgmental and call him. You know, a lot of people judging everything about him. Just writing things.
Yeah, and you have to understand that it's funny like what clips go off because we talk about things all the time that we're very knowledgeable about. This particular clip with the Korean natural farming, it was just like an Instagram thing that I read. I read a couple comments and then I downloaded the study. I spent no more than 5 minutes looking at this whole topic. Didn't think I would ever even talk about it. And then on the show, it came up organically, no pun intended. And, you know, I recalled what I remembered from this thing I had read maybe a couple days before, which really, it wasn't wrong necessarily. It wasn't necessarily wrong. Did it have all the context and everything? Did I give you the exact recipe? No, I gave you the context clues you would need in order to solve your fucking powdery mildew problem. But you got a problem with me. Well, maybe your problem's actually inside yourself. Look inside yourself first. You want your garden to be clean? Clean your damn room. Brush your damn teeth. Okay? Wipe the dirt off your kids' faces. You got a powdery mildew problem? You don't have the stones to be a gardener. It takes brass fucking balls to be a gardener. Okay? Put that shovel down.
Faggot.
Exactly. Oh, no.
It's a bundle of sticks for the garden.
LGB, that was last month.
Yeah, but no, that was talking about a bundle of sticks
that was a good pun.
that you could use for the garden.
Yeah, that's British English.
Yeah, you put the faggot of sticks in the garden, a little support system for your plants.
Yeah, I use the faggots all the time.
I love faggots.
Yeah, I've been to your yard.
I got tall faggots, short faggots,
Yeah.
skinny faggots, fat faggots.
Yeah,
I got all types of faggots in my garden.
in your backyard.
Yeah, I collect faggots. I love collecting
He's
faggots.
talking about sticks.
What the fuck did you think I was talking about?
Oh,
Is there somebody out there thinking I'm saying something else?
I hope not. No, don't get it twisted, guys.
No,
He's not a bigot.
No.
talking about-
We don't say things like that, so stop the bullshit.
Faggot of sticks.
It's a faggot of sticks, okay? But anyway, we're going to talk more about the garden in a little bit. Let's get into, what'd you do this past week? Where were you?
Oh, so look, World Cup, guys, World Cup, and the Argentina was playing England, right? And that's happening in and around the United States this year. So
All over the United States.
all over the U.S., Miami, wherever. They're playing the championship today right here at the what do they call the MetLife Stadium?
It's MetLife Stadium. They are in New Jersey today for the World Cup, which I didn't even realize till this morning when I was, looking at what was going on with the World Cup. And I typed in, like, what's going on today, some trending topics, some things maybe we can talk to you guys about. And number one was obviously the World Cup, but I knew that, but learned that it's in MetLife in New Jersey today. Holla, representing the fucking losers of New Jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just kind of it's just funny that it happens to be here,
It does, because it's our show.
It's our show.
New Jersey show, New Jersey people, made for us, Sunday afternoon. We're highlighting the bullshit.
That's all we do here. And we sift through it, and we find those those like golden turds.
Those little nuggets that
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah, the nuggets that stick, the dingleberries.
The one that you got to peel off.
Every day.
The one you actually want to inspect and look at, because why is it still there?
Yeah.
Stronger?
I haven't pooped in 2 days.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, well.
But, so, okay, yeah. So this past week, I happened to be in New York City. Exciting, actually, because you see all these things on social media about Mom Donnie's New York.
Right. I haven't been to New York City in a little bit. I feel like I haven't been there in, at least over 5 years.
Yeah, and that was pretty much true for me, too. I think I'd probably be, excluding...
It's longer. It's before COVID. I haven't been there since COVID.
There you go.
So that's before 2019.
So I had been there, I don't know, a couple times, maybe going from the airport to the bus station or something. But
Right.
I hadn't actually been in the city for years, since probably around COVID or something like that. And I spent a couple nights hanging out in Tribeca, right? And nice view of Jersey City. I'll tell you what, there were a couple of things I noticed, but generally speaking, I mean, I think a lot of the stuff's overblown on social media.
Are there, like, other areas that are way worse?
Yeah, I know. I did notice that. Now, look again. New York's a big city. I was mostly in Lower Manhattan. You can't speak to the other areas, but I did notice, like, near Canal. First of all, it was pretty nice. It was pretty clean, pretty good. But I did notice near, like, Canal Street, like Chinatown, Canal Street.
Okay.
There was a lot of young fighting-aged males from Africa who were just sitting on the side. I'm talking about hundreds of them. Sitting on the side of the road, like sitting on stoops, sitting everywhere.
What is that?
There was no, like, women. There was all young men between, like, older teenagers to, like, our age or, like, older.
What are they doing?
They're sitting there selling weed. I see them selling. Some of them are selling weed. Some of them are maybe DoorDash drivers. A lot of them are just fucking hanging out, like hanging out. Middle of the day, by the way. I mean, I wasn't working either that day, but it was like a middle of a Thursday, midday, where everybody should be working, and I'm talking about hundreds of them. And you say to yourself, "This isn't organic. Like, this isn't about skin color, by the way.
No, it never is.
Yeah, this is about like." Like what the hell's going on? It's just like, okay, are we better off for having these people here? You're not contributing anything to society. You're not working. You're in good shape. Why aren't you working? What are you doing? And you're getting paid by the government to sit here, basically.
Yeah,
we
gotta
do the work. It's like if you're an immigrant from any country, Africa, Asia, anywhere, and you want to do it legally, you want to work hard, save up the money, or you figure it out. But you do it legally, you get here, and also if you're going to get here, even if you get here illegally and you're just going to sit on the side of the road and not work, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, what are you even
doing? And why should I want to keep you here? It's one thing if you're illegal and you're working in the kitchen and you're doing, you're awesome and like you're a productive member of society. You're actually
busting your ass.
Yeah, you're a productive member of society. You're contributing to society, yes. But if you're going to be here illegally and you're just going to sit around and leech off of me, and then somehow if I say I don't want that, I'm the racist, I'm the piece of shit, because I don't want my tax money to go to somebody who broke the law to get here and who's not going to contribute and who's going to leech. And there's millions of them. And I mean, I literally saw hundreds of them in 10 minutes.
I'm not sure how people defend this. Yeah. And there are many people who will defend that and say, yeah, they're entitled to all these things. Well, where do you even get that logic, that thought process from? Because on no fucking level does that make sense to anyone.
And you know what's going to happen is we're going to clip this. People get the clips of this, and they're going to take it out of context, and they're going to go, up.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, racist. Look at you, racist.
And it's like, think about what I just said. And think about this. If I went to Japan illegally, okay, overstayed my visa, went or whatever, got there illegally, and I just sat on the side of the road and just begged for money or sold drugs, got into who knows what.
Yeah, does that sound right in any sense of the word?
Hounding women. By the way, it's always like white liberal women that defend this, and it's the white liberal women who are getting literally hounded on the streets. Remember how they were all against catcalling?
How about these are the people that are getting raped and murdered by these illegals? Yeah. That's what's happening.
Yeah. You have no idea who these people are. Like, they don't speak English. They don't even speak Spanish. They literally speak their own dialect of African language. So nobody even understands what the hell you're talking about.
Zimbabwean.
It's odd. It's very odd. It's like it's not even, I mean, that's Chinatown. It's like, okay. There's definitely still a Chinese element to it, like an Asian element. But
yeah,
like all these guys, I'm like, where the hell did you guys come from? How'd you get here?
How do they all just show up?
They show up because they were getting paid by basically USAID money. USAID was bringing all these people over here, and that's what it is. It was literally by design.
Yeah,
it's by design to weaken the country,
which is just an insane thing that even exists.
If you can't see that, if you actually can't see how this was by design to weaken the country, then you actually have a lot to learn. And if this is triggering you and you're getting upset, everything I'm saying I stand by. If you wanted to get into debate, call the number.
Oh, yeah, definitely call us up if you want.
Call us up. The number is 201-579-3282. Call the number. Call in. And, I'm happy to debate you live.
We're not afraid to go back and forth with anybody because we're not really even debating facts. These are values, standard values that should hold true to everybody. Fairness, equality, your money not being wasted that you're working hard for and somebody just taking from you. They're taking from you,
right? And
you're defending it, and it does not make any sense. So please call in and debate that with us. We'd love to.
Yeah, call in and I think the problem is if you're having an issue with what I'm saying, you're
part of the problem.
Well, I would say you're being very emotional, and you're operating out of a place of emotion, whereas I'm operating out of just a place of observation and logic and reasoning.
And what do you think the place of emotion is, and why these people, if it's operating out of emotion, why they're coming to the conclusion that this is okay? Because of feelings? Because they're hurt some way, so they don't want to hurt someone else's feelings?
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing. I think the problem with quote unquote democracy. Okay. The problem with democracy is that it sort of, it gives people maybe the false idea that they're all capable of thinking about things like governance, and civics. Like people, you listen to these man on the street interviews. People can't read basic sentences, and it's like, oh, you want him to vote for a candidate? You think he understands this guy's tax policy? They can't evaluate these things.
That's a really good.
And that's why our founders never wanted this to be a democracy. That's why from its inception, it was always a republic, because they wanted to separate the mob, the common people, from having as much, they wanted to keep them from having as much power as possible while also giving them power.
And that makes sense because the people out there are really fucking stupid. And like you're saying, the man on the street, when you see these interviews and they ask people, and it's specifically the people with TDS, a little Trump derangement syndrome, when they ask him these things, and it's like, well, what are you even mad at? And they don't know. They don't have an answer. It's like, well, do you know any of the topics or debates or where you stand on this, that, and whatever? And they have no answers. And it's like, these are the people that are voting on changes and policy in the world because you're voting for policy change based on a politician. But if you don't even understand what that politician is doing or what he's looking to achieve or what you actually want to achieve, it might not even align with some of this, and they don't have our best interests at heart. Sometimes these people are high up in politics and they got money and backing, and they don't actually care at the very core of it when they go home.
Absolutely. And I actually have a very elegant solution to this.
Tell us.
We go back to the original way this country was founded, and in order to actually vote, you needed to own land. You needed to be a freeholder. Think about this. Think about what this would do. If you needed to own land, any land, a house, a lot, anything. But if you own the land, then you're vested in the community. You're really vested. You're also vested in the tax policy because you're getting taxed. And you'd say, oh, Carmen, what about renters' rights? And I'd say, well, what about renters' rights?
Why should they have any?
Work harder. Get it. And you say, well, not everybody can. Well, look, there's also plenty of laws already out there. Like there's fraud. Like a lot of these laws are already on the books. You don't need to have all these extra rights for tenants. If you're getting, if the fraud is there, if there's like environmental violations, you can already go after these people.
Sure.
And what happens in like New York, they make it so expensive for these landlords the landlords have to repair the buildings and stuff, but then they can't charge the renters more. So then they're like, well, fuck it. I'll just let that building go vacant. Because if I put renters in it, then it's going to cost me. I can't even do what I want with it. And so now you're paying $10,000 for an apartment that is smaller than your second floor. And you know what I'm saying? And so it's like this downward spiral. My point is just that if you limit the amount of people that could vote, it might help solve some of this problem we're having.
Basically, if smarter, harder working people, they usually coincide with the same, were the only ones that were allowed to vote, we would probably be in better situations because any common person should be able to understand, if you take a percentage of people, if you take 100 people, 50% of those people in the room are dumber. 49 of them are dumber than the other 51, right? And that's in the lower threshold of 50% of the people in the room. Now, those people are not bright, and they get to make decisions. And it should not be for the people who are bright and intelligent to have things taken from them because they're hardworking and smart because of dumb people. And that's a big issue.
It is, because you say, okay, well, in a democracy, you can have a marketplace of ideas, and then the best ideas would come out on top. Yeah. However, a vast majority of people cannot grasp abstract ideas.
That's very true.
So how are you going to debate somebody? Plus, not only you need somebody that is capable of having conceptualizing that idea, and then you also have to be speaking with somebody who has all the context, who is well read on the subject, who are at least well informed, and then if they're not, they're at least able to process new information and think critically about it, and you can come to some consensus.
Use logic and,
know. But again, a lot of it goes back to what I was saying in the beginning with this emotion. Everybody's so emotional. So it's like they see a clip of me saying something and they get so emotional about it.
Real emotionally charged.
And it's like, oh my God.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
I feel like intelligent people, we're not triggered by these clips at all. We watch clips and laugh and giggle no matter what they say. It doesn't matter if there was a clip like attacking us personally. We would probably look at it and go, you know, like unless it's actually true or valid or has any purpose in our life, it's not going to affect us.
Right.
Yet there are people all over that will see things that we say on here and they get very triggered and they want to feel away. And that is an emotional charge, and that is showing a lack of intelligence or a lack of, containment on yourself. You have no self-control that you can't help but verbally attack somebody online. And guess what that verbal attack did for anyone? Nothing.
It helped us.
In fact, if you attack us, it actually helps us because you're giving us, viewership. You're giving us interaction on our content, and all these things are, tracked in the analytics and helps our shit move and get posted to the forefront. So go ahead, tell us we suck. We love it.
Yeah, come on. Let's trigger you. I'm sure we're gonna have a chance to trigger you a little bit more as we go.
Yeah. So let's go on to, I guess, me.
Yeah, let's hear what you did.
I took the dogs to a brewery. I got 2 puppies, as we know on this show. I have 2 mixed breed dogs.
Is that what you call you? Because they're Irish, you call them that? You said mix, right?
Oh, mix, yeah.
Oh, you meant mixed. Oh, I thought you called them
Mix.
like mix, like a Mickey Blue Eyes Mick Irishman.
They're little mutts.
Like we had those 2 Irish brothers that we used to be friends with. Those Mick.
Oh, those dirty mix?
They're fucking mixed. Dude.
Yeah, what'd they do now, those dirty
By
mix?
the way, why am I able to say dirty Mick, but I can't say the word that rhymes with it that starts with SP?
Is that true? We can't say dirty spick, but we can say dirty mick?
I guess we'll find out, won't we? After the break.
Can we get a clip? Can we get this into the Opus clip? We want to know if you can say dirty spick or dirty mick, or can you say them both next to each other in a clip? Dirty mick, dirty spick, next to each other in a clip. How's that?
Can we do it? We'll find out.
We'll see. Yeah, but those dirty micks, I heard they're selling their dicks for sex now.
Probably.
Yeah, like they're letting gay guys blow them, I heard.
I believe it.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard, too. So if they're watching,
Yeah, if they happen to watch, we
call into the show, and they can tell us. They can set the record straight.
Yeah, you know what? We would love for them to call into the show. Tell us why you guys are, at the level you are where you're letting gay guys blow you for money.
It's really sad how far they've fallen down.
We're not. It's okay if that's what you like, but we want to know how you got there. That's it. Just call up, tell the story on how you ended up letting gay guys blow you.
Yeah, we want to know.
But yeah, I took the dogs to a brewery this weekend, and it was actually very nice. By the way, I just want to let everybody know, these dogs, I was saying they're mixes, they're both 40% pit bull, both of them. Yet, if you see them, they're here right now, we could let them in. In fact, we probably should let them in, but I don't know where they are right now. They come in here, they look totally different. You would never know that these 2 dogs share 40% the same DNA. It is the same DNA, but it's not. But, still the fact that they're both, you would say, yeah, these are pit bulls. And you look at them, first of all, neither one looks exactly like a pit bull, especially Bernadette.
No.
And you just go, and they're the same, but this different. Like one dog is done growing like 40 pounds at the most. Maybe she's 38. The other dog's going to be almost 90 pounds probably when he's done.
Yeah.
Totally, vastly different dogs, different colors, different snouts, different personalities, but both so cool and also so well behaved at the brewery this past weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
It was actually really good. Everybody that came in, and I noticed this in other breweries when you're there and you see dogs come in, everybody kind of likes the dogs at the brewery. You pet them. You kind of know they're going to be well behaved, that they're there because that's why they're there. And, a lot of people are dog people that come in there. We had first guy come in, he's petting him, talking to him. Second guy come in, petting, talking to him. Lady sits down next to us. I'm sitting on these seats. Bernadette's next to me. And then Zeke comes up on the seat, and he's literally sitting like a gentleman next to this lady because trivia was that night. So they rolled in. We started doing trivia. He's sitting next to some lady over her shoulder, just sitting there, watching her write answers over, and she's loving it. Bernadette came over, is giving her kisses. She's loving it. Like, they had, like, the greatest time in the world for dogs.
Ah, I'm happy to hear that.
We got a lot of video. Maybe we'll put them up. Maybe we'll show people what these dogs are up to.
Yeah, let them see the show dogs.
They are part of the show. We said that. They're owned by the LLC. So we can show them on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube. We'll show you some videos of the dogs.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
guys want to see the dogs? We'll show you the dogs. Show me them dogs. Not those dogs, but these dogs.
Let me see your dogs bark.
We'll show you the dogs. Carmen will show you the dogs on his OnlyFans.
Oh, I'll show you the dogs, all right. You got to pay extra for those.
That's not on. It's not there in the live show, but later on you can look him up. Send him a DM.
Yeah.
He needs cash.
Yeah, hit me out. I do a lot of things for money.
Ah,
So where are we at here?
what are we doing next?
Oh, dude, let's talk about Oh, this might be a nice little change of pace.
Change it up.
First topic of the day. There's a lot of in the news. You think you want to talk about this too? The floating brain UAP video.
Oh, hell yeah. Is this the UFO? Nope. Hold on. We got a UFO. There it is. Scary. Let's do it again.
The floating brain UAP video.
Floating brain
Yeah.
UAP video.
Yeah. Where's that noise coming from?
Spooky.
Wow. See, in the future, we'll be able to add the effects right into the stream, and we'll just get sucked up in a UFO.
That would be fucking awesome.
We could do that now. We could already do that. Actually, we have the perfect setup to do it.
Did you see in the one promo I made, the UFO was like twirling in the background? It was a hidden UFO. I
I
made
don't
like
think
a
I saw it.
moving promo art yesterday.
Oh, I don't think
It said we were going live today. And
saw
in
that.
it, the UFO came from behind our logo and swooped up. It was really cool.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I told it one time. I was like, hide the UFO in here somewhere and then make it a video. And then it did it, and I was like, oh, that's actually really cool
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
These little tidbits that make things better. But, yeah, there's a floating brain UAP video that the government released. And I feel like these videos are coming out, and, you know, the people that are in the community and, you know, look for this and are, you know, waiting to see more and more, like me and Carmen, skeptical as to why they're doing this and what is the real reasoning behind it. But yeah, they are releasing some weird things, and the fact that the public doesn't like care as much as they should, that they released a video that looks like a floating brain, as what people are calling it, that part to me is insane. That we're saying there's a floating brain looking video, and they're showing this on like Fox News and like NBC, and nobody's going like, hey, that's weird.
Yeah, I think the White House website released it, or the White House Twitter account.
For everybody that said our whole lives, yeah, like the government will never tell you and admit that. Well, here they are dumping these videos saying, we don't know what this is. And nobody cares now, though.
It's really nuts. It's really just crazy. I mean, I never would have predicted it that, oh yeah, we get all the information. Well, not all the information. We're finally getting some acknowledgement, some sort of disclosure, and crickets.
The response is emptiness. Is it because we're so dumbed down and like run down from the exposure from phones and TikTok and everything that we're doing with this quick endorphin release that people just, their brains don't have enough to care?
I think most people are just so preoccupied with life, family, working, kids, all that stuff. Like, who's got time to really care about this shit?
I feel like these fucking things could land tomorrow, in the ShopRite Plaza while people were shopping, and they would just be like, yeah, I gotta get home and make dinner.
Yeah.
They would look at it and be like, wow, I'm scared. All right, let me get home.
Right.
Is my house there?
Right.
As long as somebody has their house and their Wi-Fi to go back to, I think everybody's not going to care.
Right.
The moment that the internet is down,
Yep.
that's when people are going to care.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
it.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I 100% believe that.
That is really the only way.
Once it goes down, and then people are going to start getting angry, and we're not going to be subdued as much. And yeah, it's over.
And we actually have to live like our ancestors in a way.
Yeah. Our grandparents.
What do you think would happen if, like, the only thing that happened, say, on the Earth was all the internet went out? We had no worldwide internet communication no more. we didn't have phones either,
Wow.
right? What do you think happens? We have everything else, but we don't have that form of communication.
People start going back to their community, their local communities,
Local farms.
local farms. It probably would be a net positive on humanity.
It definitely would be positive. Would people panic, though? Would it cause like a mass
If it
panic?
happened like just overnight.
How many things would actually really crumble?
Oh yeah, the whole everything, all infrastructure,
Yeah.
financial shit. I mean, it would.
I actually think it wouldn't work out well. I think that we're so far dependent on it that humanity would crumble. People would go insane. You know, it'd be murders and things like that. Oh, try and catch me. Can't see me on the cameras.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. There'd be a bad period, but those of us who are capable of survival would go on.
Right. And not for nothing, I am thinking long term about that at my house. You know, like we're beginning to make sure we have a nice big garden thriving. I think about sometimes about how can I get a bunker going in my yard, like a little, like I dig it maybe out by that garden over there, right?
Yeah.
It goes down under the ground by the garden. Because, hey, why are all the billionaires doing it? Why are they all building bunkers? Why are they all building spaceships?
Yep.
Why are they all investing in ways to either escape or survive? Right? Seems to be what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Well, we all know. Well,
Why are all the billionaires suddenly doing jiu-jitsu, getting in shape too? Except for Elon. They're all getting in shape.
right.
For what? They got to survive or are they just bored?
Yeah, they want to live forever, healthy bodies.
Mark Zuckerberg went from, unless he got an upgrade. I think he got an upgrade. If he was an AI bot before,
Yep.
he's more normal now because they upgraded him.
Yeah.
Made him more humanistic.
Yeah.
That's why we all like him again.
Yeah. Zuck.
Yeah, because now he started working out, getting in better shape. He started having better opinions. You know,
Yeah.
told us what they did with Biden. Basically,
The FBI.
he basically said like under Biden's term, they told him he had to censor Trump and promote whatever on the platform, and he did it. I noticed it on there when I used to say I hate Facebook. It is nothing but this political
Me too.
garbage.
Me too. That's why I stopped using Facebook like 15 years ago, and I just never really went back to it.
It is better now with the politicalness. Now
Yeah.
it knows what to push on me, and what it pushes on me all day. I said it in the last episode is garden stuff. Like,
Right.
look at these perennial flowers. Oh, look what you could add to your garden.
Right.
Oh, here's a
Right.
Dallas Cowboys post. You know,
Right.
that's what it gives me now.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, at least you fucking figured me out.
Yeah, it knows you. Yeah, Instagram was really bad too with the censorship, and then it went like fully in the other way, pretty much. I see all kinds of crazy shit on Instagram.
Oh, Instagram, yeah, has gotten almost unfiltered.
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's owned by Facebook, so that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened.
It's all meta.
Yeah. Meta.
Yep. What else we got on the agenda?
What's this thing with the zombie filler cadaver fat injections?
See, this I didn't really get a news article update on it, but I did read a headline that people are beginning to inject fat from dead bodies into their body for body morphing purposes. So, face morphing. Maybe you need an extra fat in your cheeks, wherever you want to put a little extra to, mold your face appropriately or proportionately. Maybe they're putting this fat in their butts. I'm going to guess that's what girls are going to be doing, right?
Yeah.
Guys putting fat in their calves. They got skinny calves, maybe in their biceps. Who knows what they're doing, where they're going to put fat. I'm going to assume it's mostly for girls who are going to try and get bigger butts for whatever reason.
Right.
So they're taking fat from dead bodies, and they're putting that fat into you. I'm guessing they're going to get this fat before all the cells start to die, right? Well, how does that work?
There's so many fat people.
What are they doing? All right,
Fat.
so
I mean, the fat is just fat
they're sucking the fat out of someone's fat ass, and then they're putting it where?
into your skinny ass.
Right away, or this person dies. How fast do they have for decay time? Do they gotta extract that fat?
It's just fucking crazy. It's really insane.
What's the decay time on fat extraction?
I don't know, but it sounds bad.
It does not sound good.
Why are all these people doing this to themselves?
How long? All right, well, here's another way to say, like, how long do you have to, they harvest our organs when we die. So how long do they have to harvest the organs upon death before they are no good anymore?
I think right away they go for it. And that's why I think you should never become an organ donor.
I took it off.
100% take it off, yeah.
Yeah, I took it off mine, and I was like, they might rule you dead before you fucking are.
Anecdotally speaking, I've heard lots of stories about that, where whether you're an EMS driver or a doctor or a mortician or something, don't become an organ donor because they're like, well, if I save this guy, 5 people are going to die. If I kill this guy for his organs, I get his fucking heart, his kidneys, his liver, his eyes.
How many people can I save?
His fat. I could parcel this out to a dozen people. So why would I save this guy? I gotta, and this is what this big government thing is too. It's like this. It's like, well, it's the greater good. That's why the thing was with the COVID. It's like, oh, the greater good. Yeah, well, the greater good's gonna kill a lot of people, and you don't get to decide who fucking dies and who fucking lives.
Yeah, you had no fucking say in that.
No, I don't be an organ donor. They're gonna leave you on the table.
Wah, wah, for organ donors. Where's that sound?
Yeah, that's a big.
That's
no.
the organ donors. No organ donors.
Don't be an organ donor.
Don't do it. Keep your parts. If you're actually dead, at that point, you would think you would want to give them up at that point, but you can't trust them, so you just can't do it.
Yep, can't do it. Can't be done.
You just can't do it.
No.
It's like I'm sitting here. I'm like, if I was actually dead, then fine. But like, I don't trust them before.
Right. And that's why you can't do it.
And that's why I can't do it. So sorry, you made it this way.
Yep.
Instead, I'm going to be planted under a tree in a little, what do they call those baskets made of like woven like a bird's nest. What is that called? That type of thread.
Oh, like a wicker?
Like a wicker almost. Yeah, like a wicker nest type of thing. You put me in that. A burlap bag. That's it.
Oh.
Put me in a burlap bag and bury me under a tree when I'm dead.
Yeah, and then I'll make it a fruit tree, or better yet, a nut tree, and we'll eat the nuts.
Yeah.
We'll eat your nut.
You'll be eating my nut for eternity.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I want to provide my seed, my nut, forever.
Mm-hmm.
Always spreading my seed.
Everywhere.
That would be true. I would have fertilized the tree, made it grow, and my DNA, my seed, would be spread. Am I part? Here's a question. You're buried under a tree. The tree absorbs the nutrients that are coming from you. That is made up of DNA, atoms, molecules.
Right.
Is there part of your DNA somewhere in the DNA of the tree? Can they find it in the DNA if they looked? Oh, yeah, you hear yelling.
Yeah, I think it's right.
That's Ezekiel and Bernadette doing something bad. They're puppies. They do bad things all day long.
Yeah.
They're getting real good, though. I love them to death.
They're the sweetest hearts.
We're going to get them on the show. If wifey downstairs can hear us or knows, you can bring them in at any point in time. We'd love to show the viewers Ezekiel and Bernadette. They love them. They're highlights of the show.
Absolutely.
People love the dogs. We're going to show them those dogs.
Get your dogs out.
Get the dogs out.
Quick nicotine break. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that's fine. We could take a nicotine break. Niggertine break.
Yes,
What did you say? Niggertine break? Nicotine break? Nicotine. That's what I'm saying. Am I saying it wrong?
It's actually spelled Nick.
How do you spell? I thought it was nicotine.
That's how a lot. No, it's NIC.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
We can cut that part out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean to say that.
No, it's
I would no.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
Did
I offend you?
a little bit.
I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Because you're half brown. You're a brown guy.
I don't hear that word. That word. It just triggers me.
The thing is, me and you are both brown people. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
We can say nigga because we're brown.
Yeah.
Isn't that true? Don't Indian people say it, and all the brown people are saying it?
A lot of different people say. I've heard Mexican people say it.
Really?
Yeah, like Spanish people.
They don't say spiga?
Nah.
No. How come Spanish people don't say, what up, my spiga?
I don't know.
That would be cool.
I had a good word for
My spica.
Yeah, I had a good word for white people.
Spica, spica, spica. Right?
I had a good word for white people. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't a cracker. It was something like cracker, but better.
Crack it.
I really think that it would have taken over, but I can't remember it.
Maybe it'll come to you.
Speaking of coming to me,
That sounds good.
what is this cosmic gardening type thing? This sugar molecule.
Apparently they found a sugar molecule in space.
What?
Yeah, they're finding things all the time in outer space, and that's another topic that I don't feel like gets a lot of prominent headlines in the news, and it probably should, considering, this is beyond our planet. If you're not somebody who believes that we're in a dome or there's a firmament or that the space is actually water, then this news means they found a element that they believe is crucial to life beginning. Sugar molecule, right? Helps the glucose and whatever amino acids begin the production for life. That's why it's important. Very important. Because you don't get a sugar molecule without life beginning. Okay? That's kind of there's a process there to make sugar.
So they just found like a single molecule?
I'm not really sure. I didn't see beyond that.
You always kind of wonder, like, how do you find a single molecule?
I don't really.
But there's something that
if you look into that and find how they found it, but like at that point, I think we're gonna start questioning if it's even real.
But hey,
I would like to believe it's real, and here's a quick thought on the universe, which actually makes a lot of sense to me, because I said once before that I think the universe is everlasting, ever going, just is. You'll never reach an end.
Yeah.
And somebody wrote somewhere like, yeah, you are the center of the universe because everyone is the center of the universe. Wherever you are at the center. For you.
Yeah, exactly. From our perspective, from your perspective, you're the center.
Everywhere you are, you're at the center of the universe. So when they used to tell you things like, because these sayings you've been hearing your whole life that I'm starting to see may have held value or were true at one point or they're said for reasons. Some of them so that you don't think things, some of them so that you do think things. Like they used to tell you, what do you think? You're the center of the universe? Probably because we are. So they want you to not believe that. Don't ever get the idea that you're in the center or you're the star of the show.
Right.
Well, we are the star of our local reality show. We are the star from our perspective. You are the center of the universe wherever you are.
That's right.
You are the star of your show.
It's true.
Yep. So don't ever think you're not the star of your show. You are the star of your show, and you should always do what's best for you. And if everybody did that and was just like kind, we'd have a really peaceful world. But I also don't think that could be.
Yeah.
I don't think you know peace without shit.
Yep.
You have to know the difference, or you wouldn't value one versus the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why there's yin-yang. That's why there's good-evil. That's why there's black-white. That's why there is and there isn't. That's why there is non-existence and existence. You can't know existence without non-existence. You can't know non-existence without existence. That's why the universe exists. That's how it works. And we might be in a big hologram, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't I just see something about that? Who knows?
A cool thing, I don't know if I said this on the last one or not, but one thing I saw about the universe recently was that we might be in a black hole right now. We are, when you look out at the sky, that movement is us inside the black hole.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I saw some.
Everything's spinning, right?
Well, there is a giant black hole at the center of the galaxy.
Yep.
And it is twisting us around it.
But that black hole might be in a black hole right now.
Right, we could be in one.
And we're in it, and that's just the ongoing thing. Forever. The idea of it going on in eternity is a really hard thing for people to grasp and put their head around, that it never ends or it always exists and always has been. But it really is, to me, the only answer, because then you just go down the hole of creation. Who created it? So you have to end up at just is. Stop it.
You can't. Yeah, you can't comprehend it.
It's just, there is no beyond. Nothing. Just a big empty blankness pool of, and then you think the things like the only way that you can see anything in the universe, the only fucking way that anything is lit up is because there are chemistry explosions going on and creating a chemistry bursting of light frequency that is lighting things up. Because if all the stars dimmed, what the fuck is this? We're in this black pool of emptiness then, where you can run into collisions with giant planets. You wouldn't even be able to see them. I wouldn't be able to see you, anything. But we would be here? That's why it's kind of like this is a light frequency realm where everything goes off electromagnetic frequency, building fake physical structures in a holographic reality that we deem real, but we don't ever really touch anything. When you touch this, there's electromagnetic repulsion. You don't touch it ever, really. It repulses against you.
Exactly.
We have a fake thought. And that fake thought is coming from processes in a biological computer inside of you. Your eyes, your brain, your ears, your nose, your taste, your touch, everything working in different time lengths, in different frequencies, all converging to make one image of a false reality in front of you.
Yeah.
Therefore, this isn't here. The light that came off of you, that showed me your physical image, the sound that came out of your mouth, the auditory volume that your voice was, all hit me at different times.
Right.
But my body took it in, converged them into one time, and made a video for me. That just shows you that you're not one piece. They happened at different times. The vibrating frequencies, one was this long, one was this long, but my brain took them and made them even.
Right.
And made you.
Yeah.
I made you. You made me right now.
It dubbed it.
We're not real. We're an illusion. Just like just like how our sound is coming in at a different pace than the video. None of these electronics come in at the same time. But that electronic, our body, made it all go at the same time. So when you look at me, my voice matches. Same fucking thing. So at that point, you tell me what's real. We're making it real. But the realness is just all light waves. And then, beyond that, I do think that we could be, you're looking into different frequencies of realms. And that's where you're going to explain the UAPs in the air and how they blip in and out because they're operating on a much larger scale, which you want to call spiritual. Could be. Spiritual and science are going to become one. And this is going to have to do with frequency and harmonics and all that.
Yeah, that's how we ascend.
It's what's happening now. You can see it. I see it in the science now. They're starting to, these ideas are coming to the forefront. I have something in my grok. I could prove it with the dates of when I'm talking about these things months, years prior to what I'm seeing. I have conversations talking about the microtubules of our brain that act as antennas to receive the probabilities of every existence or every idea that can be. We pull these concepts in, and based on belief and the local belief and the power of how much you believe, which creates a stronger frequency, you will collapse whatever idea that is.
That's reality.
To reality. And that's why we all have like a common local reality where things all, we all know that ShopRite is where it is. You believe it is where it is. I believe it is where it is. If we didn't, it wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be there. There wouldn't be a ShopRite. Somebody at one point said there's going to be a ShopRite here, and they built it. So when it manifested,
right.
Reality grabbed the ideas, the probabilities that people were going to build it. And then these ideas, someone else said, yeah, we're going to build a ShopRite.
Right.
And then this is how these things form.
Yeah. I remember in college in philosophy, they talked about, like, you have a mountain, and then you also have, like, the idea of the mountain. But the idea of the mountain is still something.
You can picture the mountain in your mind.
Yeah, it's still
Is that
something.
false? No, you pictured a mountain in your mind.
It's not the same thing, but it's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Right. So it's like, if it's not nothing, how is it something if it doesn't even exist? But it does exist in your mind, and you could see it in your mind, and then they build it, and now it is there.
Right.
So was that a manifestation?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What you're saying really sounds like The Secret or like a manifestation sort of philosophy.
If you want to go to Wawa and buy yourself a ghost,
I manifest it.
did we just manifest it right now because we took the probability of the thought out of the ether, and now the probability went from a long shot to like a really good chance that you're going to go to Wawa and get the ghost. Now it's a matter of you. This is where we get free will of choosing the door to go to the Wawa and get it. Will you go to Wawa or will you just go home?
I won't get another ghost because I already had a Celsius, and I'm not going home because it's the World Cup. But I see your point.
Right? But it's there now.
Yep.
Now the option is really there.
Yep.
It wasn't really before, but maybe it is there now.
Yeah, it is. It's always there. There's still there's still a chance it could happen.
Chance for every probability.
I'd say the likelihood is low, but not impossible.
But not impossible now. We brought it into a realm where maybe you did go. Maybe you change. Maybe something happens. You change your mind by the time you get there, or we leave, and you do go.
Right.
You never know what can happen now,
Right.
but it's there.
It's definitely there.
So that's our deep fucking thought for the day.
That's the deep thought for the day, guys.
Deep thought. Where are we going next? What
Next,
we doing?
I think we should get it. I think we should go right into World Cup Final Frenzy.
Let's do it. I wish we had like some soccer sounds, like we kick some balls around. Wish we had I have a soccer ball in my truck. I have a Captain America soccer ball.
Wow.
It's got some dog holes in it though.
Wow.
My dogs are punching teeth holes in it. Rest in peace, Loki and Layla. That's who I last played with the ball. It's in my truck. It's kind of sentimental now.
I really want to have this conversation.
Which one?
About soccer.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should just take a quick 2-minute break.
For what? What do you need? Smokies?
Yeah, I was gonna go do that.
What are we smoking?
Well, we could do it. I could run and do it, and then you could run and do it.
Okay.
And then we can come back, and then we can talk about the World Cup Final Frenzy. And in the interim, like while you're gone or while I'm gone, maybe we could there could be like something we do.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? What we got on the agenda? What does it say? Is there anything we can incorporate
Well,
there?
there's garden talk segment. There's
Okay.
garden talk, but you'd be talking to yourself.
Well, that's fine. I can ramble while you're down there.
That might be just a good little. You can do your garden updates. I could do my garden updates for the viewer, and then we could just.
That sounds
And
good.
then we get right into the World Cup Final Frenzy.
Okay, then we'll get into that. And what else is on there? Because we, how much time we got? What time is it?
So it's 1:08, but we've
okay.
only been live for an hour.
We got till 2.
We started much later than we thought.
Yeah, it's just every time there's like a couple little kinks. Even though we're really there now, people. Like we just had to upload some backgrounds. We got basically like a teleprompter going. That's why if you notice, we're way smooth today.
Yeah.
I could tell our transitions are going real good.
Well, just having the teleprompter there, with the breakdown is like, oh, okay, we're an hour in. We hit these segments. It's like
we got something up, everybody, that's guiding us along. It's actually pretty cool. We look great.
yeah, we keep iterating, keep getting better and better, and I'm excited to see how this show develops. Let me go run and let me do this. This is a fucking holiday for me. Like I don't know what's gonna happen today with the World Cup, but let's just say everything that was in my DraftKings account, I have about $25 left in my DraftKings account because I put everything.
You put it all on what?
I put it on.
Give them some. What are your draft bets for the day? Who are you betting on?
Well, it's got to be Argentina.
I mean, that's who I would bet on.
Argentina is the underdog.
There's like a part of me that I'm wondering. I have to look at my DraftKings, but I feel like you made me bet on Argentina or my Kalshi. I don't know if this was a dream, but somewhere I feel like I put money on Argentina to win a while ago.
Let me tell you. Wait, you got to check your stuff.
I know. I don't know if this is a fucking dream or not that I had.
If you would, I mean,
or meant to do it.
okay. The thing is about Argentina is it's this guy Messi.
He's the greatest.
I am fully convinced he very well may be the greatest athlete of all time. Athlete, all sport. I might throw that at you, and we could debate that after the break. But I'll tell you why. I've been watching so many clips of Messi do these things on the field.
Yeah.
That are
He is very, very good.
That are physically impossible. And I mean, they're possible because it happened, but the odds of it happening are so infinitesimally small. Kicked it at the exact right angle but it's not just him. It's how he works with his team, and I love it because a lot of the early criticism of Messi was, oh, he'll never be a leader. He lacks the constitution to be a leader. But you look at that team, you look at the way everybody respects him, that everybody works with him. That's a leader. And the thing is about him is he goes games without getting any goals. He just gets all the assists. He assists his teammates. There was a time I think
he's a good team player.
He's
not selfish.
Not like Ronaldo.
And he's a little selfish.
Ronaldo is completely selfish. Like
there's something you want to say about Ronaldo.
Yeah, well, there's a big like debate Ronaldo versus Messi, and clearly Messi's the better one. Even Ronaldo would admit that Messi's better.
How do you feel about Ronaldo before you tell us?
To be honest with you, after watching a lot of clips of him play and like the way he would celebrate for these goals that he didn't even make, he clearly stole these goals.
How could you do that?
To his teammates.
You take these off.
Yeah, because he's so addicted to the goal. He's so addicted to the numbers. You know, he always just wants to have the numbers. Just he wants to be the the greatest scorer or whatever. But the thing is,
I didn't know he was like this. I thought he was like a nice guy.
No.
He's a jerk.
Nah, dude. Yeah, I don't like the way he conducts himself. And the thing about Messi too is Messi. If you look at like say 5 different dimensions of play, goals, assists. I think there's something called like I forget. I don't know everything about soccer. But if you look at like say a map of all these different dimensions of play, he is in the 99th percentile for all 5 or 6 of them, whereas other amazing players are 99th percentile in like 3 or 4, 1 or 2 of them, or 3 or 4 of them. But nobody is this good at everything. And if you watch him play, he'll have 5, 6, 7 defenders on. And also World Cup stats, I think in terms of dribbling, like Ronaldo has gotten I think he got 8 dribbles all World Cup this year. Messi got 9 dribbles against England.
Oh, my God.
Like, that's the type of guy this is.
It's that different.
So, people can say all they want about Spain.
What do you think about Mbappe?
I actually
He's pretty good.
He's the guy for France, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is another.
Last night.
It's all bullshit, dude. Dude, this game, France versus England, was a complete bullshit game. First of all, I'm going to say it. I don't think stats should count for that game. For the 3rd and 4th place winner, stats shouldn't even count because Mbappe just goes to the top of the leaderboards to get the golden boot.
When he should be eliminated.
When he should have been eliminated.
And there's no more stats to be gained at this point.
Exactly. They're out.
The only stats to be gained at this point should be the people that went on.
Right.
That's true, because that don't happen in fucking football.
It don't even
You're
happen.
done.
It don't even happen for 5th and 6th place.
No one gives a fuck about 3rd and 4th place.
Right. You're not in the stats. So now, and because the game, what was the score? 6-4? Dude, the way it worked was England and France had an agreement. You let us win the game, and we'll let you have 4 goals.
That seems like it could have been
100%.
something like that, because like
we both hate Messi, we both hate Argentina, whatever. Essentially, right?
Yeah.
So we'll let you have the 3rd place, and then you let our guy kick him out and get the golden boot.
It seems like something like that could have happened for
100%.
sure. It's like
no way you got a 6-4 game in soccer.
Yeah, for 3rd place.
For 3rd place, come on, you guys weren't playing like that ever.
You guys went lights out, bananas. The game got so exciting, crazy for this 3rd place.
You think these goalies haven't let up 4 points or 6 points the entire tournament, and then in this game they just let them all through?
Yeah.
To pad the stats. Again, I don't give a shit what you do, but now that you took it away from, the guy who's actually in it, your stats shouldn't count anymore.
So Messi can reclaim it today, right?
100. Well, yeah, he's got 1 more game to play. Yeah.
How many goals he back? 1 now, 2?
He's back. I think he's back 2 goals. Now, here's how it works. If it's a tie, if he gets 2 goals and it's a tie, then it goes to assists, and he clearly has more assists, so he would win. I think. And then there's another thing. There's another possibility though, where it could actually go to Mbappe. If I forget how it worked, but there's a way that he could hit the 2 goals, and he would still lose.
I don't like Mbappe's name.
Yeah, dude. And
What the fuck is that name?
Another thing that I like about Messi, yeah, I know. What kind of a name is that? Another thing I like about Messi is most of these players on the ground are faking fouls.
I hate that shit.
And Messi hides the fouls.
Mm.
He gets fouled. I think he probably gets fouled more than any other player because he's such a threat. You got to watch the way people are destroying him, and the way he just doesn't complain about it. He just doesn't complain. And sometimes when it's so obvious, he'll be like, when he gets pushed to the ground.
Yeah.
This one game, okay, there was a game he played. It was his team versus Ronaldo's team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I forget what the name of it. It was like, it's like Barcelona versus the other team, the other big team. And dude, the way that they were fouling Messi in this game. I mean, they fucking elbowed him in the face, pushing him down, all this stuff. They completely like shut him down completely. He didn't score once. What do you think the final score of the game was? Messi's team won 5-0. He got 5 assists.
The final. How many? Wait, say it again. What am I guessing?
Oh, I was gonna have you guess, but then I just told you the answer.
Yeah, I was like, what?
So there was a game, this big rivalry game. The opposing team, Ronaldo's team, completely like was all over Messi, covering him, 8-man coverage, like insane.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let him score at all, but they couldn't shut him down to the point where Messi's team won 5-0
Because he's assisting.
He delivered 5 assists.
Yeah, because he's giving it to somebody who's wide open.
Completely insane. And so there's a video of him walking off the field at the end of that game, and Ronaldo's standing there like this, like watching the crowd, and Messi's walking off like he just came out of a fucking battle, bruised, beaten, like this, like walking off, like he can barely walk with the victory, and Ronaldo just looks at him like, who is this fucking mutant? And then you just see Messi with this little smirk on his face, and it's like, this guy's a fucking animal, dude.
I have a story I can relate to, not quite like that, because I used to play soccer, and I used to be very, very good. To toot my own horn for a second, you know, there's no way to tell you guys that other than to tell you. I was an elite soccer player. I was a right fullback, and at one point I was recruited by Berkeley Township, wanted to take me and steal me from the Lacey Thunderbolts, and I went to Berkeley, and I practiced with them for a weekend, and basically I came to the conclusion, I told my dad, why do I want to play with people that aren't my friends when all my friends are in Lacey?
Yeah.
No matter how bad they want me. I don't understand why I want to go to this team.
Yeah.
Because I guess they were deemed as a better team, and they were trying to get better.
Okay.
It's like a good team just trying to get even better players.
Right.
And I decided not to go with them. And then there was a guy who was my friend's stepdad, Bob Gallagher. He became a prominent figure, I think, in Lacey boys soccer at one point in time. And he moved up to the MOSA Premier. That was the elite league for my age group. And he was the coach of the Lacey Sharks, who was a known team.
Yeah.
Right? Very, very good. And then Bob was leaving as the coach, and I was still on another team. And I would get moved up to the Lacey Sharks.
Okay.
Right? And basically, on the Lacey Sharks, I'm a premier defender. And you know, this wasn't even the year that we won. We won multiple first place on the Sharks, right, in playoffs and as well as that. But this is a Thunderbolt story. So this is actually before I was on that team. There was a year where we allowed 1 goal scored the entire season.
Wow.
Okay, 1 goal scored. This goal scored came on a day, I'll never forget, I was at Gilly Park. I'm on the field right by the concession stand to the left of the basketball courts. And I was a little winded. And I said, Bob, because he's the coach at the time before he went to the Sharks, I said, take me out. I got to take a break. I need a drink.
Wow.
I come out of the game. They go right down my side of the field, and they score a goal.
Wow.
In the minutes I'm out.
Oh.
And Bob goes to me, and he goes, you don't ever come out again.
Oh, my God.
And I never came out of a game ever again. I started all 60 or 90 minutes of it forever.
Wow.
Upon ever.
Yeah.
And I felt that way as well, because I said, well, if I'm going to be out, this is where I'm relating to the story.
Yeah.
If I got to come in and be in there all the time so this way there's no goals scored, then I'm never coming out, and I'm going to make sure of it.
Yeah.
And then we went on to win. Yeah, we won first place. No goal scored that year, the one.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I can relate to it, is that I was very good at one point, and immediately without me, a goal is scored. But with me in there, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, Messi announced his retirement. I think it was in 2016, and he gave it up. He's like, well, he went to 4 World Cups, never got past never got that far in it, and was like, eh. And there was so much outcry from the country and everybody. He's like, all right, within 6 months, he's like, all right, fuck it, we're back.
Yeah.
And the second half of his career, that's what makes him so amazing. The second half of his career, I think, far surpasses the first half, and also he's 39 years old. I see myself in the guy. Obviously, I'm no athlete like him, but I go, man, if a guy like him, if a guy my age could do it.
Good thing you brought that up, the age thing.
Yeah.
Now, I am in very good shape.
Yeah.
And I said this to Brittany the other day because somebody was questioning somebody about, like, how does it, like, maybe it was Messi, how does it feel to be 39 and playing FIFA?
Yeah.
Playing the World Cup?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm in fucking great condition. I could go tomorrow and play in FIFA with you guys, and I would be fine.
Jump in.
I could jump in and do it. I'm in great shape.
Yeah.
So for them to be questioning him,
Yeah.
I understood that he probably felt from that moment like, what kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Do I look like I can't play?
Yeah.
What are you asking me?
That's just something for clicks.
I'm still better.
It's just something people do for clicks.
I'm of this age, and I'm better than all of them because of my longevity. That's one main thing I think in sports plays a major impact on how good you become.
Yeah.
How long do you get to play for? Is Tom Brady not the greatest quarterback of all time? He played till 45.
Yeah.
7 Super Bowls he won, the motherfucker. You know why? Because he's in there, consistent, same team. The quarterbacks that stay on the same teams throughout their career are the best ones because they see the same thing. They're in a motion. They're in a rhythm. They play a certain way. And then you begin to see it all.
Yep.
Messi has seen it all.
Yeah, and not only has he seen it all, that's all he does. He spends about 80%, over 80% of the entire match not running, not barely walking. He's just watching.
Because what he's probably seeing in those moments, and that's what elite athletes or players are going to notice how other people are playing, what they're doing, what they're not doing, how to attack them.
That's it.
If you can see it, just like a football analyst or any analyst that watches the sport and they're seeing things and they're pointing it out to the average fan, like this is the defense they're running, this is what they're doing. The elite players on the field are also doing that, and they're seeing it unfold, and they're going, oh, well, this is how we got to attack them. Seen it all before.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, and there's another thing I wanted to bring up about this. I saw you didn't see the last game with England, but they were losing. Okay, and there's an unspoken thing, I guess. You're not supposed to talk to Messi because you're not supposed to get him angry.
That'll make him
you're not
real good.
You're not supposed to do that. Don't talk to him. Well, there's a great clip going around where right after they're winning, England's winning 1-0. I think it's like the second half. They don't Argentina. I think it's 60. I think it's minute 67 or something like that. They're down like 1-0.
Yeah,
minute 67. And I think his name was like Cunningham or something like that. One of the main guys for England.
Sounds like an English name.
Yeah, starts talking to him, and is saying some shit to him, and they're going back and forth about it. There's a lot of speculation as to what he was saying. It seems like he may have been saying something like, like the guy was saying to Messi, you guys are fouling us or something. And Messi's like, what about all the fouls you're doing to me? And the other guy says to Messi, well, you're a tough guy. You can take it. And then Messi makes this face. And the face is basically like a Robert De Niro face when he's about to kill somebody in the mob. He's basically like, the guy's like, well, you can take it. You're a tough guy. And he's like,
oh, yeah. Me?
And then
I'm a tough guy?
Everything fucking changed after. Exactly.
You think I'm a tough guy?
Okay.
I show you a tough guy.
You watch what happens after that. You watch the way all the defenders are trying to get. Okay. After England scored 1-0, for the second half of the game, Argentina had completed like over 80 passes. Mm-hmm. England had only completed 4.
Wow.
Shut them down.
Yeah.
And I was watching all these.
I love when teams just they fire back.
I couldn't believe what was happening. Like I was watching this happen, and like you're watching, they're making so many shots on the goal, and the England goalkeeper was great. I mean, he's really good. I think his name's Kane.
I don't know.
Very, very good. He blocking all these shots, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm just doing the math in my head. I'm like, if they just keep getting all these shots, one of them's gonna go in, and then like one of them, It was a great shot by somebody, hits the goalpost, goes like it's going to go out of bounds. Messi runs out of nowhere, gets the ball before it goes out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a lefty. But he gets the ball, he goes through a few guys, and he uses his right foot, kicks it completely perfectly. You think because he actually had a shot in the goal. You think he's going to go shoot for the goal. The goalkeeper even thinks he's about to take a shot. Messi fakes like he's going to go with his left into the goal, and instead he fucking pulls his right out, kicks it not into the goal, perfectly up over the heads of all the defenders to the head of his teammate who headbutts it into the goal. And it all happens in such a split second that everybody, the goalkeeper, all the players are like, what the hell just happened?
How fast he probably clipped it off his head.
It was so perfect. The ball was...
The guy probably didn't even have to head it. Messi probably kicked it right off his head.
It curved directly into his head.
The guy didn't headbutt the ball.
It curved.
Messi kicked it off his head.
Yeah. It was absolutely incredible. And then they won. That was the 80-something minute.
That's really cool. Just a tidbit about a lefty-righty. When you were saying that, I was thinking, like, you know what? I'm more ambidextrous with my left leg than I am my left arm and hand. I can kick things a lot better with my left leg. Now, I don't know if that's from soccer or it's just that's what most people are. Like, your leg works a little better because you're walking all day and you're doing a little more with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, probably.
Right? Don't you feel like you could kick a ball
absolutely
straighter than you could throw a ball?
With my left? Yeah, absolutely.
You look like a fag throwing it with your left. But your
Couldn't
left
do it.
leg, you wouldn't look like an idiot.
No, you can get that done.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What happened to the smoke session?
All right, I'm going to go run and talk about, unless you want to go first.
I kind of got to pee.
Go pee, do that. I'll talk about the gardening.
All right, we're going to do garden talk. Do we have a garden background at all?
Yeah, I can run something like that up.
Yeah, maybe do that. But you got to talk the whole time. Don't leave them hanging.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Right in the garden.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
We'll do some garden talk, guys.
It's time for garden talk. Ba-dum-bum.
There'll be a thing. We're going to put
it. Be a thing here.
There will be.
Right? Garden talk.
There will
All
be.
right.
All right, so we're going to get into this.
I'm going to go take a pee-pee, pee-pee.
Squeeze it out.
And then I'm going to
Squeeze it out.
I'm going to smoke a drug that's completely legal in the state of New Jersey. It is decriminalized, basically, nationwide, federally, down to a Schedule I drug. That is the wonderful drug of Mary Jane. I do use it. People think you can't do it.
It's all legal. It's all we would never break the law.
I don't know why anybody would think any differently if I'm going to take a fucking drink of beer or I'm going to have a smoke. Smoking's better. It's way different. So it's like, I feel like these things are still looked at like in a crazy way. It's like, oh, you smoke weed all the time?
Yeah.
What would you rather me do? Be a fucking drunk all day long? That's terrible.
Absolutely. Oh, my God. So much worth.
At least in 2 hours when the fucking high wears down, I could go do whatever I want to do. In 2 hours when you drank 6 Bud Lights, what are you going to do? You can't drive nowhere. You can't do anything. You're a retard. You don't function correctly. At least me. If anything, I'm hyper-focused.
Absolutely.
I might be ultra-sensitive to what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Sometimes maybe a little slower, but not really. I might be slower, but I'm also way more focused on what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, you're with it.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go do that smoky smoke. I'm going to take this little sip of water. Look at this.
Do what you got to do. Oh, look at that. Guys, remember to hydrate, just like your plants in your garden.
Oh, yeah.
You're always going to want to hydrate.
We are the hydration homies. Remember that?
Yeah, the Hydro Homies.
Hydro homies, and still sponsored by H2O.
Yes, we are. Yeah, water loves us.
Mm-hmm.
Water loves us, guys.
Water loves you.
Well, we do our best.
Water loves us. Water loves you. BRB.
We'll be right back, guys, but I'm not going anywhere, and I'll tell you what, folks. I'm super... Wow, did you see that? That was pretty nice. It was really good. Absolutely. Is this the camera we're using? Okay, cool. Hey, guys, so garden talk segment, and we were talking, we were talking a little bit about powdery mildew earlier. As you know, I'm thinking about starting my side show, Carmen Gardens, and we'll tie it in here, too, to the Robbie K. and Carmen show. But, yeah, it's been really great. The garden's been going great. It's kind of been an interesting year here in Zone 7A. We've been getting a lot of heat. There hasn't been a whole lot of rain. There has been Some rain here and there, which has been good, but largely it's been more hot than wet. It has been humid a lot. But the problem I'm having really in the garden now is just with different sort of insects. Obviously, we have the powdery mildew situation. And not only powdery mildew, there's also a fungus growing on some of the cucumbers in one of the corners, and it looks like it's spread to the tomato plant. So I have a copper fungicide that I have been applying, but I have not removed the bad leaves, and it looks like it is spreading. And it looks like it's definitely not a good thing. So I got to get into that because we may lose some of the crop. But we've been getting beans. We've been harvesting. We've got a bunch of radishes. We've got the Swiss chard, which I haven't harvested, but it needs to be harvested. The spinach did bolt. I had not installed my irrigation yet. There was way too much sun. So the spinach already bolted, but that's okay. I got a bunch of seeds from it, which is kind of cool. And then I got the asparagus in. I got a bunch of asparagus in. My vertical planters, a lot of the herbs are growing. None of the strawberries have woken up. I'd say out of about 30 or so strawberry plants that I put in, only 3 of them are growing, and only 2 of those 3 are actually like really growing good. So I don't know. I mean, they were really pretty cheap. I got these bags. It was like from Walmart on clearance. They were like 7 different strawberry plugs for like $1, like literally $1. So I bought a bunch of those, but I don't know. They haven't woken up yet. So a bunch of them I put in just about a month ago, about over 20 of them. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully in the next like week or so, we should see some growth if we're going to see some, but it's already getting kind of late in the season for strawberries. We'll see what happens though. A lot of basil and tomatoes are coming up. A lot of green tomatoes. We've been getting, like I said, a lot of cucumbers as well. And the sunflowers are growing, and I got a bunch of other like little flowers, like some chicory, there's a thing called a Chinese forget-me-not. Got a bunch of flowers. I figured I'd bring in the pollinators with a bunch of flowers, and I've been seeing it actually increase the amount of bees exponentially, actually, in the garden. So a lot of pollinators. Also did sort of a side landscaping thing, which is there's no like fruit or vegetables, but it's different flowers and perennials. I'm trying to start some permaculture stuff. Sort of set it and forget it type situation here. So it looks like Robbie K should be getting back to the studio. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, we have a special guest for the show.
A special guest. Oh, Bernie,
Let's put her
sweetheart.
on the couch.
Oh, baby.
Here she is.
Wow.
We have a special guest on the show today.
This is Bernie.
This is Bernadette. Okay.
Oh, I want everybody to see how sweet she is.
This is our Bernadette. I want everybody to see how sweet this little girl is, huh? This is the sweetest girl. She is the show spokesperson. Our spokes dog. She loves Uncle Carmen. This is little Bernadette. She is 40% pit bull, and then she's a mix of a super mutt, which includes beagle, and I believe I'm not sure this is in the super mutt, but she's also French bulldog. She is pug. She is boxer. She is beautiful. But what we like to say is she is 100% Bernadette. Little Daddy. She's got all sorts of names. It seems like my sister Renee and Carmen like to call her Bernie.
Oh, just me and her?
Yeah. Me and my wife, we like to call her Daddy, or her nicknames, which are Daddy Sketty Bananas. That's her little name.
You call her Daddy Sketty Bananas?
Yeah, started as Daddy, turned into Daddy Spaghetti, then it turned into Daddy Sketty Bananas.
Aw. And then what's next? Bananas?
I don't know.
And then nanas? And then ahs? And then sa?
It just keeps going. Banana. So Daddy Sketty Banana Anna Zaz.
Uh-huh. Can we still see her?
I don't know. She might be blending into the floor.
Barney, can you come up here? We want to get you on camera.
Yeah, go by Carmen.
Come by your uncle.
What is she doing over there? Put her on the couch. Pick her up.
Pick her up?
Yes, pick her up, put her on there. Go on the couch.
Go on the couch.
Go on the couch, yeah. Come on, show her, you know English.
Good.
Yeah, we don't have to really, Bernadette understands English.
Stay there.
Yeah, stay, Bernadette. That is great. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Let's get the mic up. Stay. You stay. Stay. Okay. All right, stay, Bernadette. Me and you are having an interview. Okay, let's make your mic better. Stay. No, stay. Come on, no, this is okay. Look, you're going to talk to Daddy. All right. Good girl. All right. You stay. Stay right there. All right. Bernadette, tell us about your weekend at the brewery. You went to the brewery this weekend, right, Bernadette? And what did you do at the brewery? Did you see all sorts of people? And they came in and they pet you at the brewery? Yeah. And you went with your brother Zeke? You and Ezekiel? And you were so good, right? And you sat there next to Daddy, and you were a good girl. You were the best girl. Everybody loved you. Yeah. You got anything to say? You talk? Talk. Bernadette, talk. Talk to us. Come on, say something to everybody. You don't want to talk today? What happened? You're depressed because you didn't get to go anywhere yet today? Where have you been this weekend? You went to the park by the beach? Yeah, you went to the park by the beach and you had a nice walk and you love going for rides to the park, right? You love going for rides in the truck to the park and you go for a walk and you love going somewhere, right? You go to the brewery. Yeah. And you love seeing all the people and getting pet. Yeah. And then what, you get treats if you're a good girl? Yeah. And then you sat there so nice. Now you're going to sleep. You can't go sleep on me. We're doing an interview. You can't go to sleep during the interview. Everybody's watching this. You got to be, when you're on the air, Bernadette, you got to be with it. You got to be live. You got to be lively. You got to be full of emotion and expressions. You got to give the people what they want. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is some good entertainment right now. People love it. They love a good dog story. They love a dog that likes to talk. And I guess that's the end of this interview. Bernadette said, interview is over. It's time for Garden Talk with Just Dad. And guess what? The garden is kicking ass. We have had some killer rain in terms of thunderstorm weather at night. And that weather, I believe, totally makes an influence on how the garden grows. The more atmospheric pressure and whatever is happening in the ether and that energy, that electricity, that vibrance, that life that the plants just absorb and take in, man, does it make them grow. And they look green as could be. But I also have the Tesla energy receiver in my garden. I've got 5 of them in each, right? So they're the coils, and they're copper coils, and they are pulling in the energy into my soil. Seems to be working out well. You know, we talked about this earlier in the year. We talked about this on a previous episode and how it would affect the garden. Well, we've got some length of time that has gone by, and from my perspective, you know, we'd have to do this year in and year out to really have a good, sheet of evidence. But from what I see, the garden is growing, and it is growing rapidly and healthy, very healthy. Like, I was looking at my eggplant. I've got some white eggplant growing. No offense to the black eggplant, but the white eggplant's doing better. And, hey, I don't know if there's some racism going on in the garden, but the white eggplant is doing a little bit better than the black eggplant, and the black eggplant is in the back of the garden. Don't know how that happened, but we're joking. all jokes aside, the eggplant's doing really well, and it's looking really good. Maybe I'm going to cut a couple down today. Not really sure. We're going to have to go look. Definitely got to give it some water today. Going to be a little hot out, a little humid. And speaking of hot and humid, there's this weather guy that I've been watching, Nick Weather or something. I sent it to you.
I've been following him for like a couple months from when he was a lot smaller than he is now.
But he's the guy with the voice, right?
Well, you're thinking of like the kind of slow kid?
And with Nick's Weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
That kid, yeah.
Yep, okay. And yeah, he's really growing right now. And I noticed he's got sponsors going. And I actually sent him a message on ours from our account on TikTok, like, hey, can we be a sponsor? If he can even come on the show.
I would love that we got him on the show.
He could do a live, like we call him up right now. We can send him a link, and he could do a live weather recap on our show.
Yeah, I would love that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And then speaking of the weather, we could do the weather too.
Yeah.
Give some weather updates for people.
Yeah, let's do some weather stuff, and then let's like show him, hey, we want to incorporate you into our weather segment.
That would be great. We gotta maybe send him a clip, or I don't know how we gotta get his attention.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk to our agents about that.
That we will. And by the way, Bernadette gave a great interview that I think is going to go over very well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like she laid there, and you saw how the mic was positioned. I made it even more so, like by her face, and she sat there and like was responding to like when I was saying like, where'd we go this weekend?
Yeah.
And she was like, and oh yeah, it looks good. Like I'm like, this might make a nice viral clip.
I'm excited to see it.
Like it's a cute little interview with my dog.
We love her.
We do love her. Where's Ezekiel? People want to see Ezekiel.
He was downstairs, and now I don't know where he is.
I'm gonna call him.
Give him a call, but I gotta do bring this in real quick because it's getting a little bit late in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know. We're getting there.
We do have a World Cup.
Yeah, 3:00. What time is it now?
1:43.
All right. How many? We got 10 minutes.
We got about I'd say 10. I may have a ride coming here to get me pretty shortly.
Oh, okay. How shortly?
By about 2. That's what I'm shooting
okay.
for.
All right, that's fine.
I'm shooting for 2.
That's right. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and we should get Ezekiel in here and show everybody what little Ezekiel looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any things we were going to talk about today? Does anybody want to call in? You know, it's 201-579-3282. That's 1-201-579-3282. That's again 1-201-579-3282. Yeah, that sounds cool.
That's really nice.
Wait, do that. Do it. Say the whole thing at the same time as
Yep.
me. Our voices together
Yep.
sounded really deep and sulky.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? We're
Yep.
gonna say 1, 2.
Yep.
Ready? 1, 2,
Oh, wait. Well, it's a 1 in there, too.
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 201.
Okay, yep.
Ready?
Call the show, guys.
1-201-579-3282.
Oh.
We got 3282.
Oh, 3282.
Let's say it like that.
Yep.
Okay. 1-201-579-3282. That sounded fucking awesome.
That sounded great.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, we should.
1-201-579-3282. Damn.
That's nice.
I think people would pay us a lot of money for an audio sex tape after we just made that.
Wow. You think
We sounded like sexual, like demons, our voices combined.
you think they pay for this?
I think they'd pay a lot.
Yeah, you think they
They'd pay for the sulky.
the sulky
century.
sensually.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
shit.
would love it. They
Shit,
love
man.
it. Yeah, shit, man. Shit, man. It's a World Cup, man.
Oh, okay.
Argentina.
Yeah, so real quick, let's give out our sports picks.
Okay.
People want to know our picks, guys.
They are interested.
How's the framing look? Okay, are we good?
Are we swapping, or we're just on that one?
Should I go back?
Yeah, because we need more angles, I think, right?
Let me go back. Yeah, because now
I do like you sitting over there. It looks
it's
nice.
It's cool. We can opt
People
to
get to see the couch.
Yeah, I'll sit here.
You know?
Okay, so big predictions, folks. I think the line right now is like I think plus 135 for Argentina to win.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're the underdog. $100 would win you $235
If Argentina wins.
Yeah, if you bet 100, and that's if they just win not in the 90 minutes. They have like the whole thing to win it.
Okay, with extra time.
If you did it with the 90 minutes, I think it's something like 100 to win like $335. Like, so plus 235.
And I'm gonna say that is gonna be my bet that I'm gonna place in a minute. I'm probably gonna put 100 on Argentina to win flat out in 90 minutes.
Damn, dude. See, I don't have that kind of bankroll. And also I lost one of them in one of the early games. I bet Argentina to win outright, like a big one, like $50-$60, something like that. And they won.
Right.
But I didn't know money line in soccer meant it has to be done in the first 90.
Yeah.
So that's why
I learned this all too from the World Cup this year.
And I'm too afraid to do money line again because I'm like it would break my heart if they won and I lost money.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, fuck that. I'll just take the $100 profit instead of the $200 profit, but at least I can maybe get it this time.
Yeah. It'd be nice. I'm gonna get that today. They're gonna
like
ruin through for me.
It ruined my account because I mean it's my fault for not knowing better.
So if Argentina wins, though, this is back to back, right?
It's back to back. If they do it, it would be the first time since I think the 50s or 60s when England hosted it. It might have been 66,
and they won back to back.
Yeah, it was but again, that was like, well over 50 years ago. 60,
a long time ago.
Yeah, well over. Yeah,
it is every 4 years though. So how many is that in that time frame?
Yeah, and
not a lot.
And it's only ever happened that one other time.
26 times, I would say.
Yeah, probably.
Is that right? 26 times.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
that's probably not right at all.
It's probably it's every 4 years. So it only started in like the early 1900s.
Maybe it is right.
About 100 years.
26 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be betting on Argentina to win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bet. I mean, I already did bet them. I just held some money back because in case they are losing, I can bet on them to win when they're losing. So then it's better odds.
Okay.
So
it is. That's true. You wait.
Yeah. So it's like if you live bet it, and then if they go down 1, like that game against Egypt when they were down 2-0. First of all, it's never happened in the World Cup that somebody came back from a 2-0 deficit at that time. With that much time left.
So if you would have bet them at that time, what were the odds?
From what I understand, it was plus 1,000.
Ooh.
So 100 would have won you $1,000.
That's easy money.
Easy
if you bet
money,
it,
baby.
If you bet it, if you had belief in Messi.
Well, no, and the thing is, I did have the belief, and I did probably have the money in the account, but I didn't see it.
And I could see how fans of the team who really knew the team, like if I followed soccer like that and knew Argentina and really how good they were and what they could do, I relate this to like the Dallas Cowboys, like when they're down and there's times like I know like, oh, they could come back. They can still do it.
Yeah.
And I have belief.
Yeah.
And I would have enough belief to place a bet too.
Yeah.
If it was in front of me, I'd be like, yeah, I think they're going to do it.
And that's why.
So I could see how people could win a lot of money late in the game thinking like, oh, yeah, don't worry, Messi will come back.
It just makes sense. And like, look, we may be dealing with the greatest player of all time here in what may be his last match ever played with the highest stakes you could ever imagine.
Right.
So you're thinking to me, okay,
let's play as hard as he can.
Right. Let's say it's down 1-2-0. You think he's just going to fucking give up? We saw he wasn't going to give up. We saw what happened with Egypt.
No.
When there was, I think, there wasn't a lot of time left in that Egypt game. And I just, in my gut, I just didn't feel scared or worried at all. Like, it honestly, I was like, oh. In fact, I was with my cousin, and he was like, oh, let's go to the store. I was like, you know what? You go to the store. I got to watch the rest of this game. Because
he thought it was over. Let's just go.
Yeah, and I don't even think he was watching it, but it was like, yeah, this is what the score is. And I was like, you know what? I can't. And I went, and within 2 minutes of me going back inside watching the TV, they fucking scored.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That's like that game last night where I turned it on. I forgot it was on, and then I was like, oh, shit, the game's on.
Yeah.
I turn it on. It's 4-1 England. Now, they still end up winning, and or whether the game was bullshit with the scoring and whatever anyway. But I do turn it on, and I go, oh, this is over.
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah.
And then, all that craziness then ensues from that point. I'm like, this is insane. It's 5-4 at one point. I'm like, are they going to tie this game?
Yeah, I mean, that's again, it's an exciting game, but I just feel like those stats, man.
Little propaganda going on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Some bullshit, but.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
But But yeah, man. So I'm betting, putting the bets out there. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow or later on tonight, you guys are gonna be like, "Haha, you're such an idiot. You lost all your money on Messi." But you know what?
Fuck you.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
I don't care.
That's
You'll
what I say.
only bet what you can afford to lose, and if you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLERS.
Yeah, do that. Or call us.
Or call us at
1-201-579-3282. Call us. Text us.
Touch us. Touch us.
Send us.
Come over to us.
Send us your penis pic.
Come on. Oh, you want to come on
What?
to the casting couch?
The casting couch?
I wouldn't mind filming a little.
Shooting a flick?
Yeah.
We're going to shoot you in a flick?
Yeah. I could play, what's his name? The porn star I look like.
Ron Jeremy.
No, what the bald guy?
Ron Jeremy, right?
No, well, the other bald guy.
I don't know.
I can't think of his name. What is it called? What's his name? I fucking don't know. Anybody in Gen Z knows who
Big Dick Joe.
who this person is? What the fuck's his name? If I said it, you'd probably recognize it. Whatever. Some fucking porn star.
Let's make a biopic. You're Ron Jeremy. So you got to grow out. Can you grow out anything from the sides? Because
Yeah.
he had that. Remember?
Yeah, I can have it go down to my shoulders.
You should do it.
I could be like that guy, that one creator. You ever see that one creator who does like he'll match with people online. He's got that kind of haircut, bald on top, long hair,
No.
and he'll fuck. Oh yeah, you've probably seen
I
him.
mean, I've probably seen him, but like
He'll
I don't pick up.
he'll just be talking to them, and he'll be like, "Oh, I gotta go get something," and he'll stand up, and he's wearing like women's panties,
Oh
like a
God.
thong, or like I don't know what he does. He does all this stupid shit, but he's kind of funny.
No, but let's do a real pornography, and
You know what's crazy is that
you'll have sex with. We'll get some hookers.
well, no, here's the thing. That's what makes it legal. Like, if you can't have sex with a hooker, that's illegal. But if you have sex with her on camera, then it's porn and then it's legal. It's art.
That's how you get around it.
So it's like, I could pay her to have sex with me on this couch, but that would be illegal. But if I paid her to have sex with me on this couch for the video,
yeah, and what if you set up your phone? This is art.
it's art.
At that point, you just put your phone up.
Isn't that kind of a crazy distinction?
That is really
Like,
absolutely.
I can't pay her
crazy.
to have sex with me, but I can pay her to have sex with me on camera so we could show other people.
And if other people get to see it, it's allowed.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
If other people get to see
Yeah.
it, it's allowed. But
Right.
if you don't want to show nobody,
Right.
and you want to just do it,
Right.
uh-uh.
Private porn stash?
I want to see what you did with that hooker.
Right.
That's what it is.
It's because of these like creepy lawmakers.
That's
are like,
fucking nuts.
you can't pay a woman to have sex with you unless I get to watch.
Yeah,
Like
that's essentially what it is.
Mitch McConnell up there in the Senate.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, you want to fuck that whore? I gotta jerk to it to make it legal."
I gotta jerk it to your video.
and that's what these people are. And now with these flock cameras,
The fuck is a flock camera?
what? Oh my God. Okay. The flock cameras, guys. This is everybody look up flock cameras. There's a website called deflock.com, I think it is, deflock.org, where you could look at the prevalence of these cameras over the last couple of years, and they're everywhere. They're in our town as well. There's 4 of them here. What they do is they scan every single license plate.
Oh.
Not only that, they can see. Not only that, okay, so they're scanning everything. They can see how many drivers they're in the car. They can know your driving patterns. This database is searchable by hundreds of thousands of people, like all kinds of people, and like it's being abused. Like there are sheriff's officers that are like looking up their ex-wives, like there's stalking happening.
Oh
like,
my God.
Like a company could literally, get into the, they sell the data. The company gets in there, and they're like, they can know, how many times a week you drive past their store.
That's crazy.
And they can know, okay, on Tuesdays he drives past the store around 3 p.m. So at 2:55 p.m., let's play this ad for this store.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the incentive's coming from, but like, it's actually not good because even if you're doing nothing wrong, it's like,
Where's your privacy?
It's good. There's no privacy. It's gonna be abused, and it's gonna be like, oh, you drove from here to there in 2 hours. It should have taken you at least 2 hours and 15 minutes.
How fast were you
You must have
going?
been speeding. Here's your ticket.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
We have 4 in our town.
There are 4 flock cameras. Now, there's 2 types of flock cameras.
Let's put it out there so everybody knows where they are. You know where they are?
There's a website called deflock.org.
Deflock.org. Everybody look up where these flock cameras are.
And I'll tell you, there's a lot of things that you're not supposed to do to these cameras. Like, you're not supposed to shine definitely do not shine a green laser pointer in the cameras because it can destroy them. Like, and
so do it.
definitely don't do that, guys.
So do it.
Definitely don't. And then the other thing is, like in a lot of places where people are struggling, they steal copper and different metals. Apparently, there's a lot of you can get thousands of dollars from the wires in these things.
In them.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Don't steal the copper out of them.
Don't strip them. And then
or do it.
And you need a high powered laser apparently. So I think if you use a regular laser pointer, it's fine. But if you use like a higher powered one, like a DeWalt laser, like the DeWalt lasers, you can use it. For
I bought a really good one at one point.
Yeah, don't use that at all.
It had blue, green, had it all. I had good strong colors. I used to shine the green one at the UFOs in the sky.
Oh, yeah,
I hope were UFOs. I'm sure I pegged a plane now and then. Whoops. But yeah, I like to shine it in the sky. I like to shine it at the UFOs. Let's see if they shine one back at me one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe scoop me up, take me for a ride. Do a little cruising in a UFO around the neighborhood.
I'd never get in it.
If one landed, they came out, you weren't afraid for some reason. You were just like, oh, shit, this is happening, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, the steps come down, and they're like, come on.
Yeah.
You don't go in.
There was a point in my life where I would have, but I've heard too many stories from people online where they've gone in and they've gotten massive, radiation, burns.
Oh.
Actually burns. You don't know I've read stories where nothing bad happened to the people, but then I've read stories where good things happened, like their cancer was taken away.
Yeah.
But then I've read other stories where, the one guy I think where he went wrong was he touched something. And then once he touched it is when I think he ended up getting this massive rash. Here's the thing. A UFO landed, whatever. He goes up to it, looks inside of it, and then touches something. When he touched it, he said it felt extremely, I can't remember if it was cold or hot, but it was to the point where it was not good. But he would get this.
It's so cold that it's hot.
That could have been that. And then
that's what it is.
He was getting this rash every 183 days.
Why on 183?
I don't know, but it was all over his body. The doctors didn't know what it was, and it's just the same rash he got when he touched this thing. But it would happen on every 183 days for whatever reason. Very strange.
It's strange.
But anyway, things like
That's
that.
not what happened to me.
When you were taken?
I was taken.
What happened?
Well, this is when I was a little boy.
Oh.
I was about 8 years old. And one night I had a big, I used to live up north New Jersey. And I had a big field as my backyard. It was it was almost an acre. It was lengthy.
Yeah.
And I was out in the field at night chasing the lightning bugs. And next thing I knew, I was on a spaceship.
What?
And I was lying flat on a spaceship, cannot move, paralyzed, completely cannot move, but awake and aware. And these beings, they poked and prodded me with little, basically, there were these needles that were so thin that they did not hurt when they went in. They have birthmarks. They have these triangle birthmarks you could see that are all perfectly the right inches apart where these prods went into my body.
God. Did they extract anything from you?
I don't really know if they extracted anything from me.
You were too young probably for them to take sperm.
No, I don't think they were extracting me. I think they were implanting me. So basically, what they do is they have, this is why I have such a connection to the UFOs my entire existence, is because I have alien DNA.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Are you one of the Nordics? The Nordic white, the tall whites, they call them? The Nordic race?
No, because I'm Italian and I'm...
Oh,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I have tan skin. I'm a brownie.
yeah.
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
So I'm an Italian alien, basically.
Yep.
That's why the word alien is basically in Italian. They just spelt it wrong.
Wow.
Right?
Yep.
If you spelled alien with a A-N, it's in Italian. There's
Yeah.
a T in there. Got it?
Yeah, it's true.
See? This is alien.
Yeah.
It stands for I am the alien.
Yep.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm an Italian alien.
Wow.
Italian American alien
Okay.
is what you would really call me. I have alien DNA implemented into me when I was 8 years old, when I was abducted in my backyard.
Wow.
And I have the prods and birthmarks to prove it. Prod marks, I like to call them.
Wow.
And this is this is true. When you tell me that it was cold, I know that the walls everything in there is ice cold, but it's so cold that it's almost hot, like a dry ice like type of thing.
Wow.
It's not, there's nothing coming off of it. There's no chemical reaction taking place because they're not victim to our atmosphere. So there's no chemistry there. So it's just as cold as could be. It's the absence of an atmosphere. So,
Yep.
if they're in their own little bubble, there is no heat. It's the absence of everything. So it is literally absolute zero temperature. The walls.
Yeah.
Don't touch the walls.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You touch the walls.
Yeah.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch anything, really. Let them do it. Don't touch nothing. You're not going to really be able to move anyway. I don't know how you even touch the walls.
But like, there's different craft because like Travis Walton goes on a craft and he was like on an operating table.
Yeah, you're on like an operating table when they abduct you and do these things to you.
Right.
So you can't move.
Right.
You're just there.
Travis Walton also like went into like a different room.
This is also, for those that don't know, what sleep paralysis is. You were abducted. So when you wake up and you can't move, this is why, because you're still under the paralysis that they put you under.
Right. Okay.
So that's when you're waking up. You were just set back. And you think you're waking up, but you can't wake up yet because you're still whatever they did to you to make you in that state that you were just in on the UFO. That's the state you are in when you're in sleep paralysis, or what you think is sleep paralysis.
Wow.
That's just what it is.
Hmm.
Until
That's what's left.
it gives up. I don't know how that works. And then you snap out of it, because it's happened to me many times. I used to get abducted all the time when I was a teenager. And I think that is because they were checking on me. They're seeing how I'm progressing with the DNA they put inside me, so they could keep picking me up. That's why I get more and more marks. And they pick me up and they check on me, and they see, like, how's this Italian alien doing? It's like a doctor's checkup.
Have you had like conversations you remember?
No, not many conversations, or at all, really. It's kind of like every time I'm there, I can't move, and I'm just like a science experiment, and then I'm put back. I see what's going on. They are gray. They are gray, thin. It's exactly what you think it is. Everything the way they look. And they all look kind of different, just like all the images look, because just the way we all look kind of different.
Yeah.
They all don't look the same. Some of them have bigger eyes, bigger mouths, smaller mouths, longer heads, bigger heads. They all have big heads and big eyes, but you know what I mean. Like our features are all the same, but they would be also different.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a phasing in and out of our reality type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other way around it. They're doing something crazy. I mean, the fact that they could just warp me up onto their ship is just something in itself.
Oh, yeah.
It has to do with quantum physics.
Right. Right.
They somehow
Sorry.
they move just like the way we're working on these things. And they can move one electron from here to over there using quantum mechanics. However they're doing it, they already understand how to use that. And that's what abduction is. They just basically go, you think.
Yep.
You don't float up a fucking light. You go, that's where the mechanics grabs you, but physically just goes, bink, moves you.
You know, in that situation where my thought on that has always been different than the mainstream, which is, yeah, you go from here to there, right? But what if when you bleep out of existence here and get transported over there, the thing that gets, you know, you get transported over there, but actually what happens is you die. They destroy you. And the thing that gets transported over there thinks it's you. It has all your memories. It remembers getting transported. But it's not you. You died. And that thing thinks it's you and it's carrying on.
So this is another reality version of you?
Well, I'm saying in what you just put forward, like this quantum stuff, it can move you from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, what if it doesn't actually move you from here to there? What if what it does is it makes a copy of you over there?
Oh.
But it's not really you. It looks like you. It thinks it's you. Everybody thinks it's you. And for all intents and purposes, it is you.
I got a good way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
You got a file on your desktop, and you want to move it to another folder. Instead of dragging and dropping it, you got copied and pasted.
Right.
It's not the same.
Exactly.
It's file parentheses
Right.
1
Right.
end parentheses.
Yeah, it wasn't a cut paste. It was a copy paste.
So you could be Carmen 95 right now.
Yeah.
If you were the file.
Exactly. And if you were to, cut it, you would be moving the actual file, or moving it. You move the file.
Yeah.
But if you are copying it,
A drag and drop would be the same thing.
right?
But copy paste is you kill one off. It'd be like killing it, deleting that one, but you still have it.
It looks the same.
It looks identical, but it is not that file. It is, and that would be the same thing because it's not that file.
Right.
It's a new file.
It's a new file.
But it's the same file.
Yeah. File can
New
do
file, but same file.
File can do everything. It has all the memory of the other one, and everything's written there. But that file ceased to exist, and now it's a new file.
Doesn't that just make you think that they can do that right there with like a copy of our DNA? If they really had the complete structure coding,
Yeah.
you just copy paste us.
Yeah. Copy paste.
Ding. New one.
That's what I always thought with like Star Trek. I'm like, oh, actually, what version of Kirk are you?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought idea there.
Push something. Sorry, I've been distracted, guys. The World Cup is starting in the next in under an hour.
Are we past 2?
Yes.
Oh,
we're
all right.
past 2:00.
Where's your
How lo-
ride?
how
How's
lo-
your ride looking?
My ride, they're already there, but I'm gonna figure out how to get there. I'm gonna Uber.
I'll take you. Where are they?
The one place I thought they weren't gonna be.
Caffrey's. Oh, all right.
The one place.
I'll just bring you over there.
I was like, and
I'm not gonna make you Uber to
maybe,
Caffrey's.
Maybe you come in,
Well, yeah. If I'm not going with Brittany unless she's coming with us right now.
and then there might be somebody there.
I don't care who's there.
Yeah, might be, and it's the World Cup. It's like sport. It's world friendship.
It's just a matter of what is that person gonna do?
I don't think he's gonna do anything.
Well, what would he do though?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't think he would do anything. I mean, he's, I think he's been cooped up for so long. He's just happy to get out and see some of his friends. I think it'd be cool.
Let's see. Let's see what Brittany says.
See what she says. It's not, I mean, you guys are adults. Everybody's adults.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
There's not a lot of bars, and that's where we're all going.
Well, with that, I guess we're going to go away.
Oh, yeah, we got to go, guys.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah, the World Cup's starting. If you're not watching it, you should watch it.
You should watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it for us this week. When we coming back?
Yeah, I think this week I'm pretty open.
All right, cool.
Yeah, this week I'm pretty open.
It should be like more smooth sailing from here on out. We had some bumps in the road, but
Yeah.
I think all that is pretty much done with now.
Yeah, we'll try and get some time, a couple hours before the show, maybe get everything ready.
Like today, look how smooth it went with our little template
dude,
there.
It's only going to get better.
That was fucking great.
All right, sweetheart.
All righty, let's go. We're gonna go watch the World Cup. Go Argentina. I think that's who we're rooting for now. Yeah, you got to hit the button over there.
Yeah, okay. Hey, guys, vamos Argentina!
Bye.
Go